Hej, siemano wam wszystkim ludzie, z tej strony Arturo, witam was na swoim kanale i kontynuujemy Crown and Pawns. Moi drodzy, w dalszym ciągu znajdujemy się na Litwie w domu naszego dziadka, którego otrzymaliśmy w spadku. Niestety, kiedy dotarliśmy na miejsce, okazało się, że dom jest splądrowany przez włamywaczy. Udało nam się znaleźć krótkofalówkę, gdzie nawiązaliśmy kontakt z pewnym osobnikiem. Na tą chwilę nie mamy zielonego pojęcia, kim jest ten osobnik. W każdym bądź razie, ślad po nim zaginął. Jedynie wiemy, że musimy mu przekazać jakąś notatkę. Jaką notatkę? Kompletnie nie mam zielonego pojęcia. W każdym bądź razie udało nam się też zdobyć kilka elementów do ekwipunku. Udało nam się naprawić m.in. nożyce. Chciałbym teraz zobaczyć, czy te nożyce będę mógł użyć na barszczu sosnowskiego.
Alright, let's chop them down. I just have to be careful not to get the toxic sap on me.
Bo według informacji, którą udało nam się odkryć, prawdopodobnie w dziupli na drzewie coś znajdziemy. Właśnie, mamy tutaj jakąś dziurwę.
Something's in the tree hollow.
Coś wzięliśmy. Dobra, mamy jakiś stary list.
A stamped letter written in Cyrillic. The year says 1989.
Ale widzę, że tego listu w żaden sposób przeczytać nie mogę. Jest też jakaś czerwona pieczątka. Ale najbardziej interesuje mnie ta drewniana układanka. O! Ja te klocki mogę przesuwać, tak? Poczekajcie. Mi się wydaje, że wiadomości, którą udało nam się zdobyć w poprzednim odcinku,
Looks like some blank pages.
była podpowiedź do tej zagadki. Wejdźmy z powrotem do naszego mieszkania. Chodźmy do sypialni i ponownie zobaczmy, jaka jest zawartość tych 5 pustych kartek nad lampą naftową. Dobra, co my tutaj mamy? Jeźdźcy, korona, grób, pieśni, król. Jeździec, korona, grobowiec. Król jest na końcu. Okej, no dobra. Jeździec, korona, król. I prawdopodobnie te klocki muszę tak ustawić, w takiej kolejności. Czyli jeździec. Korona, grób. I tu prawdopodobnie zamienić trzeba to miejscem. O, kartka papieru.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think this note is written in Polish. I bet yours would know.
O, mamy polski wątek.
Huh? A hidden number? Hello?
Miss Milda, our conversation ended without a proper solution, don't you think?
Skąd do cholery masz mój numer?
How the hell did you get my number?
Oh, I know many things, Miss Milda, but really, it was just a matter of looking it up on your work website. Psychologist assistant, Milda Kovacs. Now, do you have what I asked for?
Kim jesteś?
Who are you?
The one you owe some documents to.
Cokolwiek chcesz, nie dostaniesz tego.
Whatever you want, you're not getting it.
You tampered with my patience, Miss Milda, and suddenly it ran out. I'll be right there. We'll deal with this in person.
I think I found everything I needed here. I should leave before he shows up.
Nie mam zielonego pojęcia, kim jest ten człowiek, ale to brzmiało troszeczkę jak groźba. Powinniśmy się stąd wynosić.
Follow her. Discreetly.
O kurde, jeszcze będziemy śledzeni. No niedobrze.
Hey! Hey, up here!
Jest Joris.
Milda! Hey! Hey!
Hey, Joris!
Milda! Hey! Welcome to Lithuania! Hey, come on up!
Mi się łatwiej mówi Joris. Niby jest to Joris, ale no nie wiem, ja będę mówił Joris. Przez G. Gdzie jest drabina?
Where's the ladder?
You can try the stairs. They're fairly popular.
Where do I find those?
Oh, yeah. Just call flat 17. I'll let you in.
Alrighty, thanks.
Czyli najpierw musimy wejść na klatkę schodową.
Oh, you made it. How was your flight?
Zbyt cholernie długi.
Too frickin' long. I had like 3 transfers, so I feel like a sweaty, grumpy chicken.
Hey, I'm sure you must be exhausted. Later I'll get you a towel and prepare the bed. But first, let me pour you a glass of wine. Which one do you prefer, mademoiselle? Vin rouge or vin blanc?
Poproszę czerwone wino, poproszę białe wino. Pominę wino, dziękuję. No dobra, powiedzmy, że nie odmówimy Jorisowi winka, ponieważ jesteśmy jego gościem, ale ja chyba bardziej preferuję czerwone wino niż białe.
Red wine, please.
Red it is. So how have you been? I haven't seen you since, the World Music Festival.
No wiesz, życie, tak naprawdę nic się nie zmieniło.
Oh, you know life. Nothing really changes.
Don't underestimate life. It just moves when you're not looking.
And you're still a romantic.
Maybe. Just a little. So, what do you do now?
Found a part-time job as a psychologist's assistant.
Oh yeah, I've seen the website and your photo.
Okay, just so you know, they made me wear those glasses so I'd look smarter.
But why those glasses?
It's a psychological thing, a part of the job. I prefer it as a hobby, though. Not sure if it's really a long-term career path for me. How about you? What have you been up to?
Lecturing here and there. Still traveling a lot, learning languages, keep busy. So what brought you here?
Right! Dude, you won't believe what happened today.
What happened?
Ktoś włamał się do domu mojego dziadka, ktoś mi groził.
Someone threatened me.
Wait, what? Who? Where?
I don't know who, but they trashed my grandpa's place.
Someone broke into his house? Is he okay?
No, he's dead.
Wait, what?
No, I mean, he passed away before all this. I came here to sell his house.
Dios mío, you really know how to deliver bad news.
In the house, Grandpa left me a bunch of weird documents, but I've no idea what they mean. I think that's what the burglars were after.
Huh. Well, let me take a look. Maybe I can help.
Mnie najbardziej interesuje ta polska notatka.
This one was inside a wooden box hidden by Grandpa.
Tak, bardzo interesujące.
Huh?
It's in Polish, but the text is a bit archaic. From the style, I'd say it could be a few hundred years old. I'm not sure about some of the words. Let me make a rough translation.
Ale jak mówił po polsku. Tak to bardzo interesujące.
Here, take a look at this. Maybe we can figure it out together.
No dobra, spójrzmy zatem. Tłumaczenie staropolskiego tekstu. Zgodnie z poleceniem 3. Łomy, klucze okoliczności. Dobra, może najpierw zobaczmy, jak brzmi cała treść tej ulotki, czy tam listu, a potem dobierzemy odpowiednie słowa. Zgodnie z poleceniem 3 są bezpieczne. Dzięki Wielkiemu, Wielki dał mu możliwość wyboru różnych, jak przedstawiono w tym. Dobra, zgodnie z poleceniem 3 klucze do korony, koronacji, wyniesienia. Ale klucze do koronacji? Zakazane, ukryte, brakujące. Zakazane dzięki Wielkiemu? Ukryte dzięki Wielkiemu, brakujące. Zobaczymy, co z tego wyjdzie. Najwyżej będziemy poprawiali. Wielkiemu budynkowi, stworzeniu, architektowi. Zgodnie z poleceniem 3 klucze do koronacji są bezpieczne. Ukryte dzięki wielkiemu stworzeniu, architektowi. Wielki pożar, wielki węgiel, wielki opał. Wielki pożar, węgiel? Dał mu możliwość wyboru różnych? To coś z tym tłumaczeniem jest chyba nie do końca dobrze.
Once I feel confident with my choices, I should show it to yours.
Dobra, pokażemy mu. Może to Joris będzie w stanie poprawić.
What do you think? Could this be an accurate translation?
Something still doesn't feel right. Perhaps some other words would fit better?
No zdecydowanie by pasowały lepiej. Okej, dobra, jeszcze raz. Zgodnie z poleceniem 3 klucze do koronacji, do korony. Może weźmiemy koronę. 3 klucze do korony są bezpieczne. Ukryte dzięki wielkiemu architektowi. Zakazane, ukryte, brakujące. Ukryte mi tutaj najbardziej pasuje. Wielki pożar dał mu możliwość wyboru różnych bogów? Wstąpień niebios bogów, jak przedstawiono w rękopisie. Dobra, zobaczmy, może teraz będzie to dobrze przetłumaczone.
What do you think? This seems accurate.
As the order instructed, the 3 keys to the crown are safely hidden thanks to the Grand Architect. The Great Fire provided him with the opportunity to choose different gods as demonstrated in this manuscript. Yeah, that sounds possible.
Any idea what it means?
At first glance, not really. Did your grandfather leave any other clues?
O, dostaliśmy achievementa. Mam jeszcze jedną notkę.
Any idea what this is?
It's written in Russian. Top secret, Project Kostche. Where did you find this?
In a tree hollow in the garden. Grandpa hid it there.
It's a letter from the KGB. The year is 1989, just before the collapse of the Soviet Union.
Co to jest KGB?
What's KGB?
Committee of National Security. It was the Soviet Union security agency. They spied, gathered intelligence, suppressed anti-Soviet activities, and many other things.
Okej, upadek Związku Radzieckiego.
Collapse of the Soviet Union?
Yeah. Okay, so around 1990, the communist government of the USSR was losing its influence. Many annexed countries saw this as an opportunity to push for independence. That in turn led to a kind of waterfall effect, which eventually dissolved the USSR.
Okej, nie każ mi czekać, co jest w liście.
Don't keep me waiting. What does the letter say?
One moment. Interesting. Okay, it mentions here that your grandfather was somehow involved in a KGB project called Kostche.
What do you mean involved?
Well, okay, it says here that Linus Kovas...
Wait, Linus Kovas?
Yeah.
That's my dad's name.
Oh,
Continue, please.
right, okay. It says here, Linus Kovas must come to the KGB headquarters immediately for questioning regarding the crown of Vytautas.
Chcesz powiedzieć, że mój tata był przesłuchiwany przez KGB?
Are you saying my dad was interrogated by the KGB?
I've no idea. Well, perhaps you could ask your father about it?
Whoa, dude, I haven't seen him since I was little. I wouldn't even know where to find him.
Would your mother know?
W sumie to bym mógł do matki zadzwonić. O nie, nie zadzwonię do niej. Zapewne jej się to nie spodoba, ale mogę zapytać. Dobry pomysł, powinnam do niej zadzwonić.
Good idea. I should give her a call. Pretty sure it'll go terribly, though.
Why?
She hates talking about Dad. However, perhaps she knows how to contact him.
Wydaje mi się, że moje relacje z matką też nie do końca są właściwe.
Hello?
Hi, Mom. Won't bother you long, just wanted to ask a question.
Okay.
Wiesz coś o powiązaniach taty z KGB?
Do you know anything about Dad's involvement with the KGB?
Oh, God, Milda.
What?
I knew you'd get involved.
What are you talking about? What am I involved in?
I know very well how this goes. It was the same with your father. Next time you call, you'll be blabbering about some non-existent treasures. Then you'll tell me you're investigating some pagan temples. Then that you're in trouble, and then...
Then what?
Milda, listen. Just leave things as they are and come back home.
Mom, I just need to know what's happening.
Can't you just listen to me? I just want what's best for you.
Czyli matka coś wie o powiązaniach taty z KGB, ale nie chce nam o tym powiedzieć, ponieważ prawdopodobnie nasz ojciec gdzieś zaginął. Mamo, dlaczego to robisz?
Mom, why do you do this?
Do what?
Unikasz odpowiedzi na pytania.
Avoid answering questions.
All right. If you so desire, go pursue your quest for truth without involving me in it. Is that clear?
Może w jakiś sposób nasza matka też była zastraszana i dlatego się wyprowadziła. Tak, super jasne. Pa, wybacz, że jestem dla ciebie takim ciężarem. Dlaczego nie możemy po prostu normalnie porozmawiać? W porządku, ta, trzymaj się, mamo.
Why can't we just have a normal conversation? She always does that.
No czyli tak jak mówiłem, no nie do końca relacje z matką są prawidłowe, tak? Nie wiem dlaczego, ale... Dobra, jest Joris, jest Dana, mamy notatki. Tata badał pogańskie świątynie. Nazwa identyfikacyjna konta dziadka to Kowas Rokas. Tata był zaangażowany w projekt...
Could there be some connection between Project Kostje and pagan temples?
Prawdopodobnie tak. Dziadek zostawił mi w spadku dom na Litwie.
No. I don't see how that would work. I don't think so. No.
Co twoim zdaniem powinnam zrobić?
What do you think I should do?
We could examine what you found at your grandfather's house.
Okej.
Never mind.
To co ja tam znalazłem jeszcze w domu dziadka? Mam jakąś drewnianą układankę.
It's where one of the messages was kept.
I see you found the correct combination already.
Oczywiście, że tak.
These scattered pages had a message written with invisible ink. The words were burned in, but you need to look at the light to see the message across all of the pages.
There must be an easier way to read the message. Maybe try to make the page see-through.
Prześwitującą stronę, ale że co, że na szybie?
A welcoming bottle of red wine. A welcoming... Eggs, cucumber, beetroot, dill, kefir, and potatoes. I wonder what he's planning to make.
Ale w sumie najbardziej to mnie interesuje ta polska notatka. Joris, chodź do sypialni. Coś ci pokażę.
Yours has a bedroom that's separate from his kitchen. I'm kinda jealous. Yours has a bedroom that's separate.
A nam pozostaje tylko i wyłącznie sofa.
My regular napping spot for the next few days.
Dobra, czy coś jeszcze mogę tutaj przeanalizować w moim ekwipunku? Mamy magnesy, stary list, tłumaczenie staropolskiego tekstu,
I don't think so.
karta biblioteczna dziadka. W sumie to też tam znaleźliśmy.
Vilnius University Library card?
Found it at Grandpa's place. It might be worth checking what he was reading lately.
Okej. Książka psychologiczna, tabletki, list od notariusza.
Oh, what's this?
The letter about my inheritance.
Well, that explains your speedy surprise visit.
Why would I give that?
To mu już pokazaliśmy, to mu pokazaliśmy.
I already showed him this one.
Czy tak naprawdę wszystko mu już pokazaliśmy?
I already showed...
Co twoim zdaniem powinnam zrobić?
What do you think I should do?
We could examine what you found at your grandfather.
No ale już wszystko przejrzeliśmy.
Never mind.
Rokas Kowas.
Looks like grandfather's library account name. Looks like He looks so much older. No. I don't see how that would work.
Jeszcze magnesy możemy mu pokazać.
A magnet with a bishop from St. Catherine's Church?
Yeah, I found it at Grandpa's place.
Was he religious?
Not sure.
Huh. A souvenir from the church at St. John's. Why did you put a string on it?
Oh, you know, just needed a somewhat unconventional solution to an unexpected situation.
Reasonable.
No dobra, czyli tak naprawdę pokazaliśmy mu wszystkie elementy, które znaleźliśmy w domu dziadka. Joris powiedział coś o tych kartkach, tak, że moglibyśmy znaleźć inny sposób, żeby zobaczyć na nich treść. Ale w jaki sposób? Mogę wejść na balkon, ale czy ja będę mógł przyłożyć te kartki na przykład tutaj do szyby?
I don't think so.
No właśnie, to nie jest odpowiednie rozwiązanie.
Eggs, cucumber, beetroot, dill, kefir, and potatoes. I I wonder what he's planning to make.
Ale nic z tej lodówki wyjąć się nie da.
There's a bottle of olive oil. Nearly empty, though.
O! Wzięliśmy butelkę oliwy. A może te kartki muszę oliwą polać?
Just enough oil to cover all the pages. There. Now they're see-through.
Najdroższa wnuczko, jestem pewien, że będziesz chciała wiedzieć, dlaczego twój ojciec i ja byliśmy nieobecni przez tyle lat. Ten wiersz jest początkiem, resztę pozostawiam tobie do odkrycia. Dzień po dniu czekał wielki władca ziemi na przybytych jeźdźców z koroną w ręce swej. Dzień po dniu tam stał Strocka na twarzy złej, bo on był panem, co koronę miał we krwi w twej. Przy pierwszym znaku śniegu wręczenie przybyli jeźdźcy ci, lecz acz co zostali, to tylko bezimienny grobowiec był. Cały naród opłakiwał. Dobra, wiecie co? Ja nie będę tego czytał, ponieważ sami widzicie, że się jąkam. Po prostu nie widzę dobrze tych literek. Ale mamy odkrytą wiadomość. Jestem ciekaw, jak Joris to skomentuje.
I added some oil to the papers. Now the message can be clearly seen. What is it?
A crown with no king. There was only one king of Lithuania, and that was King Mindaugas.
Did he have a crown problem?
No, but this poem sounds very much like the story about Vytautas the Great.
Witold Wielki, dokładnie o tym samym pomyślałam. Kto to taki?
Who's that?
I mean, he's the most famous historical figure in Lithuania, a legendary leader, a politician, and schemer, one of the greatest warlords of the 15th century. He was supposed to become a king in 1430, but died before the crown could reach him.
Okay, I can see you're a fan of his.
Kinda. Yeah. Is there anything else you found at your grandfather's place?
That's all I've got from Grandpa's place.
That's quite a find. Assuming these texts are all real, all of them mention the crown.
Uh-huh.
Is it possible that your grandpa and dad were searching for the crown of Vytautas?
Well, according to the letter, the KGB was after it too.
As well as the guy who was talking to you today.
Dlaczego trzymano to w tajemnicy?
Why was it kept a secret?
Your family had leads to the crown of Vytautas during the Soviet period. That in of itself would have been a dangerous knowledge.
Why?
It could have caused a cultural rebellion by giving the occupied nation a reminder of where they came from. I wouldn't have been surprised if, in the hands of the Soviet government, a discovery like that would have just disappeared.
Yeah, I get it, but the Soviet Union dissolved anyway, so why not make the documents public after that?
True. Might have been for fame, glory, and money then. Perhaps we should give these papers to the proper authorities.
I prefer hanging on to these for a little while. Grandpa left them to me for a reason. And you mentioned...
Mention what?
O pieniądzach, o sławie, o chwale.
Glory?
Well, yeah, it's an old valuable treasure linked to a legend of the past, undoubtedly beneficial to the one who finds it.
Yeah,
What are you thinking?
Powinnam odnaleźć ojca. Powinnam znaleźć kogoś, kto mógłby mi zinterpretować niektóre z tych dokumentów. Słyszałeś coś o projekcie Koszej?
Have you heard anything about Project Kostje?
I remember there was an old cartoon about a ruler called Kostje the Deathless. He hid his death in a needle in an egg or something and couldn't be killed without it.
Dobra, chyba nie o to tutaj chodzi. Powinnam odnaleźć ojca.
I should find my father. He must know more about this.
Did your mother mention anything?
Couldn't get much out of her, but she did blurt out something about investigating pagan temples.
Besides this and Project Kostje, we don't really have much to go with.
Then that's something I should keep an eye out for.
Powinnam znaleźć kogoś, kto mógłby mi zinterpretować niektóre z tych dokumentów.
I should find someone who could help me interpret some of these documents, especially the Polish translation. The keys mentioned there could lead me to the crown. Do you know any history buffs?
Not really. What do you suggest we do?
I don't know. Post in some history forum or something?
I could do that. Uno momento. Just let me get my phone. Okay, so how should I phrase the post?
Posiadam stary tekst, potrzebuję historyka, który pomógłby mi wyjaśnić jego kontekst. Interesuje mnie korona Witolda. Osoby zeznajomione z tematem proszę o priv. Młoda kobieta szuka doświadczonego profesora historii. O, to jest taki fajny temat.
Young female looking for an experienced history professor.
Are you sure?
Trust me, it'll attract attention.
And done. We'll just have to wait for a reply now. Something else on your mind?
Stary zbryźnik się pewnie zgłosi. Na razie to wszystko.
That's all for now.
Well, it's the middle of the night, and it was an eventful day for you. How about we get a good night's sleep and continue tomorrow?
You're right. Enough for the day. I can't wait to hug that sofa.
Okay, right. Sofa, you can have the sofa. Sofa's yours tonight. Labanakt, Milda.
Ja wiem, że ten gościu by wolał z nami spać, ale no okej. Tęskniłam za tobą, Joris.
Missed you, Joris.
Miss you too, Milda. Sleep tight.
Właśnie to zapisuję, nie zapomnij o czym, o ignorowaniu cię, okej. DN, nie wiem co oznacza DN. Jesteś tam? Tak, co tam? Albo dana i serduszka. Stara, Joris właśnie napisał, że prawie zostałaś okradziona. Dlaczego napisałaś do niego, a nie do mnie? O właśnie. Okej, ale nas skomentowała. Absolutnie nie jestem królową dramatu. Niedramatyzowanie to nie moja działka. Jestem tu rozsądną. Ja, królowa dramatu? Spojrzałaś w lustro, Szekspirze? No, typowa taka nastoletnia wymiana zdań między dwoma dziewczynami. Co? Dana, nie. Naprawdę do tego zmierzasz? Oh my god, gdzie jest twoja głowa? I wyjątkowo skromna. Ja zrzucam cię z twojego wysokiego konia. Nie znam ani jednej osoby, która kiedykolwiek zeswatowałaś. Nie jesteś zabawna, blokuję cię. XD. Nie masz zielonego pojęcia, to było tak przerażające, że dosłownie się trzęsłam. Nie zostałam okradziona, to byli tylko jacyś frajerzy, którzy chcieli zabrać rzeczy dziadka. Znasz mnie, byłam spokojna jak nigdy i nie przestraszyły mnie żadne bzdury.
Make it stop.
Buongiorno, Milda.
Tak, jeszcze tylko kilka minut. Poranki nienawidzę poranków. Też nienawidzę.
Mornings. I hate mornings.
You should probably get ready. An actual history professor replied to us. I set up a meeting with him at the library.
Okay, I'm up.
I'm gonna go get myself a bagel. You want one? The ones with cheese or chicken are great. Chicken, cheese, they're really good.
Tak, weź mi tego z kurczakiem.
Yeah, give me the chicken one.
Okie dokie. Well, come downstairs when you're ready.
Uh-huh.
Czyli co, musielibyśmy się troszeczkę ogarnąć, tak? Jesteśmy w piżamie.
Eggs. I wonder what he's planning to...
A czy my mamy gdzieś tutaj jakiś swój bagaż? Dobra, ubierzmy się zatem. Fryzury nie będę zmieniał. Tak może być.
Joris has a bedroom that's separate from his kitchen.
A gdzie jest zejście w dół? Bo tutaj mogę wyjść na balkon. Aha, tu jest wyjście.
Here's your bagel.
Thanks.
That shop is run by the Lithuanian Jewish Community Center. So these bagels are legit.
Noted.
Ready to go meet the professor?
Tak, chodźmy.
Yeah, let's go.
On y va!
So, what is this place?
That is my alma mater, Vilnius University, around half a millennium old. The library's inside there. Once you're done, meet me back at my place. Or, you could just give me a call. It's fine.
All right, see you soon.
Dobra, czy ja mogę tego bajgla zjeść?
I'm sure Dana would love this one.
A nie. Kotełek. Ja chcę pogłaskać kotełka. I to jest profesor, który się ze mną chciał spotkać, tak? Ale najpierw pogłaszmy kotełka.
Hey, kitty.
Ouch, feisty.
Yeah, she doesn't like people touching her.
Okej, urocza kotka. Hej, kici, kici, kici. Jak się wabi?
What's her name?
Fortuna.
Hey, Fortuna.
Mamy nową notatkę. Dobra, kotka bibliotekarki ma na imię Fortuna. Fortuna, chcesz bajgla?
Ouch! Please don't feed the cat.
Excuse me?
Shh, no loud Oh, what is it?
You're the librarian, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wasn't it obvious enough? Should I have worn my librarian hat?
Ouch.
What do you want?
Mogę dostać książkę? Coś cię trapi.
Is something bothering you?
No.
Something is definitely bothering her. Her behavior seems slightly off.
Ale jaką książkę?
Can I get a book?
Would you like to be more specific?
Szukam książki o pogańskich świątyniach.
I'm looking for a book about pagan temples.
Pagan temples? You mean the local Baltic ones?
Uh-huh.
Give me a moment. I'll be right back.
Czyli wypożyczymy sobie książkę, tak bez żadnej karty bibliotecznej.
There you go.
Thanks. Oh, she seems agitated. Something is definitely bothering her. I should take some notes if I find anything interesting.
Ostatnia pogańska twierdza w Europie. Dobra, mamy tutaj coś o polskim królu Jagiełło.
I'll just note the locations for the pagan temples. It might be useful. I'll just note the...
Dobra.
Hi!
Yeah?
Can I get a...
Would you like to be more specific?
Szukam informacji na temat KGB.
I was looking for some information about the KGB.
Anything specific?
KGB projects, people involved, Project Kostje?
Yeah, I get it. Basically everything about anything.
Well, not every...
I'll try to find something that could answer most of your questions. Please return the other book first.
Yeah, of course. Here you go.
Wait here. I'll find something for you.
Ha, ten profesor musi się tam niepokoić. Umówił się z nami, a my w ogóle nie zwracamy na niego uwagi. Tylko bierzemy jakieś książki. Ale dobra, no, potrzebujemy informacji.
There you go.
Thanks. I should take some notes if I find anything interesting. GRRCL series. I should ask the librarian about it. It seems Project Kostje was looking for artifacts with powers of telepathy or extrasensory perception.
Ciekawe, ciekawe.
It seems Project Kostje was looking... Hi!
Yeah?
Macie więcej książek z serii CBLROL?
Do you have any more books from the GRRCL series?
Genocide and Resistance Research Center of Lithuania? Sure. Which one do you want?
The one that talks about Project Kostje?
We have over 100 books from them. I'll need a title.
Well, I don't know the title, and I definitely can't read them all.
If you know what you're looking for, you can always try calling them. Maybe they'll help.
Oh, okay. Do you have their number?
Sure. Let me find it for you.
Thanks.
Ale tak jak Milda słusznie zauważyła, coś ewidentnie leży na duszy tej bibliotekarce.
There. You can write it down.
Mamy nowy numer, tak? Tylko nie powinniśmy dzwonić w bibliotece.
Genocide and Resistance Research Center. How may I help you?
Hi, I was hoping you could help me answer some questions regarding the KGB.
Well, I can certainly try. What would you like to know?
Możesz mi opowiedzieć o KGB, tylko ogólne informacje. Szukam informacji na temat projektu Keshai.
I'm looking for information about Project Kostje.
Project Kostje? Yes. A search for psychotronic artifacts. Quite an interesting subject. Unfortunately, most of what we know about it is from a list of the titles of documents that were moved to Moscow in 1989. Is there something in particular about this project that interests you?
Miałam nadzieję, że powiesz mi, jak ten projekt może być powiązany z moim ojcem.
I was hoping you could tell me how this project might be connected with my father.
I see. What name should I be looking for?
Linus Kovas.
Did you say Linus Kovas?
Yeah? Why?
Nothing, just making sure. Well, one thing I can do is issue a query about him if you wish. We would let you know if something comes up.
Sure.
Is there anything else I might help you with?
Możesz mi opowiedzieć o KGB? Szukam informacji o koronie Witolda Wielkiego.
I'm looking for information about the crown of Vytautas the Great.
I'm sorry, but our organization is focused on more recent history, specifically the time of the Soviet occupation from 1940 to 1990. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Możesz mi opowiedzieć o KGB?
Can you tell me about the KGB? Just the general info.
Of course. The KGB was a repressive security and intelligence agency of the Soviet Union. They were responsible for war crimes, crimes against humanity, persecution of local population due to worldviews, resistance against occupation, and simply for belonging to particular ethnic, religious, social, or political groups.
I can feel this description is kind of personal.
It is both. Factual and personal. Is there anything else I might help you with?
W sumie to wszystko.
I think that's it. Thank you for the information.
Have a nice day, miss.
That guy sounded like he knew more than he told me. Well, I hope that query returns something more useful for me.
Znaczy, dziwnie ten gościu zareagował, kiedy powiedzieliśmy imię i nazwisko swojego ojca. Zajumałem flagę do ekwipunku.
It's a small flag with a coat of arms.
No nieźle.
Hello.
Yes? How may I help you?
My name is Milda. I'm supposed to meet a history professor over here.
Yes. That'll be me. Your friend Joris mentioned you found some text that might have originated in the Grand Duchy.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, this is a library, not a hen house. Keep the talks to a minimum.
Oh, excuse us, madam. We'll be quieter. You were saying?
Sądzę, że tekst, który znalazłam, prowadzi do korony Witolda Wielkiego.
I think the text I found is a lead to the crown of Vytautas the Great.
That's impossible.
Shh.
Oh. Well, an entertaining assumption, but I'd be highly skeptical of such a document. The history of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania is my specialty and passion, and I'll do my best to help. Of course, first, I'll need to see the text. Shall we?
Jasne. Pokażmy mu zatem list.
Any idea what this text could refer to?
Let's see. Yes, that's quite interesting.
What is?
If the translation is accurate, with my best guess, I would date it to around mid-late 18th century.
How can you tell?
Well, let's take a closer look.
Zgodnie z poleceniem 3 klucze.
What are the keys and the crown mentioned here?
That's rather confusing, to be honest. Looking at the whole note, all of the evidence suggests it was written by a member of the Jesuit order.
What does the Jesuit order have to do with this?
The order was disbanded not too long after this was written. Perhaps these are metaphorical keys, leaving the crown, or in other words, the king, in the hands of other denominations or religions.
Do you know who the Grand Architect could be?
Well, from the contents of the note, I can say with fair certainty that it is Johann Christoph Glaubitz. He was one of the most prominent architects in the Grand Duchy and the founder of the Vilnian Baroque style.
What is the Great Fire?
I believe the writer is talking about the Great Fire of Vilnius that happened in 1749. So the note must have been written soon after this date.
What are the different gods mentioned in the translation?
Many religious houses were damaged after the fire in the mid-18th century. That gave an opportunity for the architect to rebuild those houses of worship, regardless of their religion. Thus, perhaps, the mention of different gods.
This manuscript doesn't really demonstrate much.
Oh, this is not a part of the manuscript itself. This note is obviously a message that was attached to a larger document.
What's in the larger document?
Can't say for sure, but the note suggests it might be a catalog of different houses of worship.
No okej.
All right, I think that's it. Thank you.
Always a pleasure to help out those who seek knowledge. As you can see, anything can be found in the annals of history.
You mean annals of history?
What did I say?
Never mind.
Well, I'll be here for a couple more minutes, so feel free to ask if you need more historical insights.
Great, will do. Well, that was quick and painless. I bet Joris would like to hear about my findings.
Dobra, co mamy tutaj jeszcze? Mamy list dziadka.
I think this one is personally for me.
No zdecydowanie. Okej. Wyjdźmy na zewnątrz i wróćmy do Jorisa. O, gruchacze. Kolejne. Ulotka promocyjna.
Next Tuesday, a lecture about Jewish heritage in Lithuania. All are welcome. For more information, inquire inside the bagel shop. Hi!
Hello, dear. A fresh bagel, perhaps?
Już mam jednego bajgla. Jaki rodzaj bajgli macie?
What kind of bagels do you have?
Right now, we have fresh bagels with cheese, tuna, or chicken. Would you like one?
W sumie wziąłbym z tuńczykiem, może udałoby się udobruchać tego kota w bibliotece.
Tuna bagel, please.
All right. Here you go. Anything else?
That's all.
Have a...
W sumie...
Hey, I found this flyer.
Yes. Tomorrow's organizing a public lecture about Jewish heritage next Tuesday. Is there something in particular you want to know?
O czym dokładnie będzie wykład?
What will the lecture be about exactly?
The main theme will be focusing on the surviving cultural monuments and relics and their preservation.
Interesting.
Anything else?
Kim jest Tamara?
Who's Tamara?
Oh, she's a very active member of the Lithuanian Jewish community. She usually works on the promotion and preservation of Litvak culture.
Litvak?
That's what Lithuanian Jews are called.
Oh, I see.
Anything else?
To wszystko, dziękuję.
I guess...
Dobra, wiecie co? Zanim udam się do mieszkania Joyce'a, pójdę jeszcze raz na Uniwersytet Wileński i chcę zobaczyć, czy uda się udobruchać tego kota bajglem z tuńczykiem. Może kot się zgodzi na tego bajgla, ale bibliotekarka pewnie nie będzie zadowolona. Profesorek też zniknął.
Ouch! Please don't feed the cat.
Jednak to nie zadziałało. No trudno. Próbowałem, starałem się.
Hey,
Mukwano, how did it go at the library?
Mukłano?
Mukwano?
Oh, it's just how you address a dear friend in Uganda.
We're far from Uganda, yours.
But you're still a dear friend no matter where you are. So what did you find out?
Quite a few things, actually. I learned that Project Kostche was a KGB project dedicated to finding artifacts with special powers.
Special powers? Like magic?
I think they mentioned extrasensory perception, psychotronics, and telepathy.
You're saying that the KGB thought that the Crown of Itotis could have magical powers?
Hey, I'm just saying what I found out.
Did you figure out what that translation meant?
Yeah, to sum it up, it's a 200-year-old note from a Jesuit order which was disbanded soon after. The architect it mentions is Johann Christoph Glaubitz. Apparently, he hid 3 keys in different houses of worship that he reconstructed.
I've got a wild theory.
I'm listening.
Okay, so the old Polish note was written by a member of a Jesuit order just before it was disbanded, right?
Yeah.
Imagine this. The Jesuits hid the secret location of the crown, which they thought was somehow magical.
You're talking about magic again.
Okay, well, Project Kostche had to base their findings on something, right? So let's just assume that for a moment. Now, Jesuits hid the keys to the crown in different houses of worship. Why would they do that?
Ponieważ chcieli, aby różni bogowie chronili taką moc. Zostali rozwiązani, więc sami nie mogli dłużej utrzymywać tajemnicy. Nie mam pojęcia.
Because they wanted different gods to protect such power?
Perhaps because they knew that even if members of different faiths learned of it, none of them would agree to give the power to the others. Kind of a safety measure.
If the crown's so powerful, why wouldn't they just use it themselves?
Well, that's kind of my point. It must be somehow unwieldy, otherwise there wouldn't be any reason not to use it.
Yeah, or maybe they couldn't make it work because magic ain't real.
I mean, I'm just throwing out ideas here. People can come up with anything as long as they believe the crown has powers. Did you find out which houses of worship the keys are hidden in?
No, but I guess that should be my focus now.
Let me know if you need any help.
Will do.
No dobra, porozmawialiśmy z Jorisem, byliśmy w bibliotece, udało nam się uzyskać kilka ciekawych informacji, ale moi drodzy, w tym miejscu będziemy kończyli ten odcineczek. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobał. Będziemy kontynuować w dniu jutrzejszym. Mam taką nadzieję, że uda mi się nagrać odcinek. A tymczasem dzięki wielkie, trzymajcie się, hej!